Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dandy Chess and welcome back to 1 Year 365. And today we'll actually discuss or continue from the Unusual Sport mini series. This is part 6 out of 7 part. I recorded this one just after the previous one, and I will also record the next one after this one immediately. And yeah, it's just to close up this mini series about unusual sport. Today we'll actually talk about underwater sports, unusual underwater sports. When I search for that, there's so many things that pop up, like underwater soccer, underwater football, underwater rugby, underwater what else, like hockey, etc., etc. But I decided that I will pick underwater rugby for the reason being, I don't know, it's kind of football ish, but it's not, right? It's a rugby. So, yeah, I kind of want to make underwater football as for this one. However, I already mentioned about football like earlier this month, which is February. So, I kind of want to have it a little bit more variety pretty much, so that other sport as well. That's why I picked this underwater rugby. Why not underwater hockey? I don't know. I just feel like rugby is more fun, kinda. No offense for hockey players, but it's just my personal opinion. That's why it's just my personal preference. So yeah. Um, Underwater rugby, because then again, like rugby, I think it's kind of the same as football, right, in which you kind of try to hold the ball across the field towards the goal, the post, right. While ice hockey, you kind of already know how it's done, right. You use the stick or the club, and you hit the hockey ball and that's it, right. But this one is like you hold it and then there is like physical contact. So also how will you like retrieve the ball from the opponent's hand as well, which is interesting. So that's why I picked this one as of one of the many reasons. Yeah, let's just start. Underwater rugby or uber, okay, or underwater rugby or UWR, okay, UWR, okay, is an underwater team sport. During a match, okay, there's actually a section for that. That is interesting. During a match, two teams. I actually haven't, checked this page just yet. During a match, two teams try to score a negatively buoyant ball. Okay, filled with salt water. Oh, okay, so that it sank pretty much into the opponent's goal at the bottom of a swimming pool. Okay, it originated from within the physical fitness training regime existing in German diving clubs during the early 60s. Okay, that's a long time ago. That is more than 60 years ago, and has little in common with rugby football except for the name. Ah, okay, so it's kind of the same, but different in the name. Okay. It was recognized by the Confederation Mondiale, okay, des Activités Subaquatiques, or CMAS, in 1978, and was first played as a World Championship in 1980. That is 40 years ago, which, if you think about it, it's kinda newish thing, right? Um, so yeah, underwater rugby. Okay, there you go. Underwater rugby match in Norway. Me personally though, I don't think I will actually do this sport because for one, I cannot really swim. For two, I'm not expert in diving. I have a very for someone that job is being content creator. I surprisingly have a kind of weak lung actually. I'm not that great at holding my breath, and you will actually hurt sometimes my breathing. So yeah, I hope that doesn't actually bother anyone and annoy anyone. Hopefully, because it's just my physique, right? I can improve. I will improve. Obviously, I mean I'm improving every time I'm doing this, but yeah, I feel like it's just one of my flaw, I guess. I mean, there's nothing I can do right about that. It's just like a physic. It's not that I can pick off, right? It's just given to me. So I guess it's just how I use it properly and how to improve that, I guess. So yeah. Um, Let's just continue. Okay. So this underwater rugby, as well as other underwater sport as well. Apparently, they have like this this association pretty much, and this one is the CMAS for rugby. Okay. Type will be aquatic, obviously. The equipment will be diving mask, snorkel, fins, water polo, cap. Okay. Venue will be swimming pool. Okay. I thought that you can also do this in the ocean, probably in the sea, or even in the lake. That is also a possibility, in my opinion. So yeah, it'll be interesting if if someone dropped the ball and the ball just sank. I feel like it'll be a little bit unfortunate, like how to retrieve the ball because the ball just sank, right? You cannot chase the ball, obviously. And yeah, maybe in that case they will probably do change the rule a little bit, in which the ball will be light. Actually, it will be filled with air so that it will float, and also in that case it will be a little bit heavy, kinda reverse heavy as well, right? Because you try to hold air underwater, meaning that there's this air that try to push you upward, right? So that will be interesting as well, honestly. But alright, play. Okay, it is played underwater in a pool with a depth of 3.5 to 5 and goals, diameter of about 40 centimeter. Okay, the ball may be passed in any direction, but most not leave the water. Oh, okay, so it cannot float pretty much, or you cannot throw that above water. Interesting. It flies about 2 meter or 3 meters before water resistance stops it. Okay, this makes good tactics and good three-dimensional positioning essential. Oh, okay. So basically, what it means is that you can throw this ball underwater, and it will have some sort of like a distance after your throw, so that like it doesn't just you throw and then it drops down. Pretty much, it has this like it still has water resistance, but it's still mobile underwater, which is interesting. The players need all sorts of different abilities, strength, speed, agility, or good team play are all similarly important. Also, the most important one, good breathing technique, I guess, so that you can hold breath underwater. History, okay, 1961, okay, we kind of read this already in the early 60s. Okay, okay, so this is basically how they managed to get the ball pretty much. Because this one, right? You kind of don't want the ball to sink quickly. You don't want the ball to float as well. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult for what should you put inside the ball pretty much. So yeah, and then 64, okay, this is just history, I guess. I'm not gonna read any of that because that's a little bit too long. The sport has little in common with rugby football, except for the name. Oh, interesting. Has little in common. So, most of the sport, basically, I mean, this sport specifically, it is way, way different than the actual rugby. Huh, that is interesting. Governing body, okay, CMAS, we already talked about that. Okay, this is the country, I guess. Uh, Austria, Bosnia, Colombia, Cyprus, Republic of Czech, um, Denmark, Finland, Germany, Hong Kong, Hungary, Italy, Japan, Norway, Russia, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, US, and Venezuela. Okay. Didn't see much of Asian country there. Maybe like Japan, obviously. Is China over here? No, China is not over here. That is interesting, actually. Okay. Hong Kong. Oh, Hong Kong. Okay. But that's not China though. But yeah, it's kind of in the same region anyway. So, yeah, whatever. Next, international competition. I can only presume that they have world championship as well. Like international ones, I believe. Okay, that looks that looks very comfortable though. Not gonna lie. Diving, but if only I have better lungs, then I feel like I will actually do this or diving in general. It looks really great, right? Like yeah, it looks super fun actually. Diving, moving, etc., etc. Also, you have this fin as well, uh, that can help you move underwater. I feel like it's very fun, but again, I have limit that I cannot do that unfortunately. European Underwater Rugby League, okay. Domestic competition. Okay, so this is just for local, which is interesting. Okay, that's all. I guess that's that. Do I want to do this? I don't know. If I have oxygen tank, then yes, I will probably, but that'll be difficult, extremely difficult because oxygen tank is heavy. It's super heavy. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting pretty much. Also, um, if without the oxygen tank, like I already mentioned, I'm not really great at holding my breath underwater, so it'll be a difficulty for me pretty much. And yeah, so yeah. Anyway, I think I'll go this one. This is the sixth one, which is underwater rugby. Actually, at the start of the video, I said that I want to continue for the next one right away, but I'm kind of hungry, so I need to eat something before continuing, before I passed out pretty much. So yeah, I need to grab something for it, and then I will continue for the next one, which it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, that's just my POV. Your POV, everything is gonna be uploaded day after a day, after each day, after the next day, etc. But yeah, but my POV, it's gonna be interesting because I recorded this early January. Not really early January. I mean, yeah, it's kind of middle of January for the first four parts, and for this one, for the last three, I recorded at the end of January. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit a month, less than a month before this video is out, pretty much. But yeah, anyway, stay safe, healthy. I will see you again tomorrow. But until then, see ya.